beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will start this game off. It was easily the most memorable post-game in the long and storied history of Michigan and Ohio State. It put an exclamation point on Michigan's season, and in an odd way sort of propelled Ohio State in the same direction eventually.
I think this game last year was probably the most surprising game of the year for me, considering I thought Ohio State was going to go in and absolutely drub them. What I remember, David, they could never get the run game going with them.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Zings it complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Rides the back on the option, the give. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Fast, physical, and disruptive, Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's Underwood. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On third down, going up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCulley. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Wolverines will punt it away on fourth down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Gonna run it. It's Ball. He's loose. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. To the air on first down. The screen, and watch out. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. The give from the gun. Nice move there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. To throw, it's Sayin. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. At midfield, he's got room. He now has 61 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Simpson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries with great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more...
Turning on the Jets! And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the Wolverines are marching down the field. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the left. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They'll go to the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Got his man quickly. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Running back searching for a hole. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the run, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Fires the pass, intercepted. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking for room. It's Marshall. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Peoples. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The sure hands, it's Smith. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. Using his legs, it's Marshall. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Immediately fires to the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. To the ground to try to move the chains. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Get it out on the screen. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. With the run on 1st and goal. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fighting off the defender. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced this game.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Leaves it with the running back. Spins away from the defense. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
The Wolverines will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Right on the money. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Ball drills it in. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. Quarterback's got the first. Turning it on. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Wants to fire on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The screen, he's got wheels. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Hunt is on its way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Slithers into space. Hard-hitting tackle. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Now the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to run it. Jukes his way for more. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
You got to be so careful, too, David, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Gives it on the option. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Haynes. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Klein. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Wolverines will punt this one away. All the way back to the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Graham. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Peoples. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. It's a seam wide open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Makes the grab. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for a gap, it's Haynes. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's O'Leary. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in, it's Donaldson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. That's caught, it's Peoples. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, a lot of space.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Wide open spaces. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. 6th play of the drive coming up. To the air, it's Underwood. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Haynes. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a longer. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. They cross out all of the M's on campus. They call them the school up north. But this year, Ohio State will have to call Michigan the victors in the game as they plant their flag in this rivalry for another year. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.